As we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So we got him looking there. Wilson Contreras is the second out of the opening frame.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Popped up. Vogelback is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
First pitch on its way. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
3-0 pitch.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and it's fouled away. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian.
So next to hit is Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. As a look, now the pitch. Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Baez to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Chris Bryant now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the AB now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 now.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Popped him up. Narvaez moving to his left. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bryant over at second. Peterson is over at first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Batting none.
So in now for Chicago, Adbert Alzolay. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly 5.5, no score on the show. Digging in now for the Brewers, Daniel Vogelback. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting sixth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Line drive, base hit to right. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Shaw stands at first with one out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Garcia. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Nope. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Peralta.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bradley stands at third with one gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're a runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Christian Yelich is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Popped up. Bryant over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston. Hura.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in at the plate steps Keston Hura. And now the first pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Orlando Garcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Garcia.
Next, it'll be Orlando Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here it comes, 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
To second for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bote.
Next, it'll be David Bote. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Bote rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career, 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Eric Lauer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Eric Lauer.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Garcia coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher,
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Weakly hit to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2.
Ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Ready now is Anthony Rizzo. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
So next to bat will be Jock Peterson. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's under it, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe with more on this Monday night after this. First pitch on its way.
For the Brewers,
Daniel Vogelback is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
now batting,
Travis Shaw will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Andrew Chafin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Chicago, number 39, Andrew Chafin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Vogelback gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count even at 2-2. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar.
And now here is Narvaez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Orlando Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a line drive. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Brewers are out in front, 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adrian Hauser will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
stepping in once again is Jason Hayward. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
David Bodie stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Just missing here. 2-0. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. Now the 2-0. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now. Lead it 3-1. Now at the plate is Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Bradley Jr.
At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that one yanked just foul. Now another 1-2. Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So the next to bat will be Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bradley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Your attention,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 35, Justin Steele.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Still 3-1. Devin Williams is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Eric Sogard is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Here's the first pitch. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Remains a 3-1 ball game.